Hello, welcome to Wendy's. May I take your order?
Yeah, can I get a double stack with no pickles, no onions, add lettuce and tomatoes?
A double stack, no pickles, no onions, add lettuce and tomatoes. Please pull up for your total.
Okay. Happy New Year's, fellas. Welcome back. This is volume 10, part 1. Today's special is the gun double stack. I want to give a special shout out to that boy Corey Johnson. He be up in the comment section sometime. It's kind of new around here. Um, Shout out to you, brother. You the one who told me to do this a few weeks ago. And yeah, better believe I was paying attention that day. I remember telling you I ran somebody off the field that same day when I commented on there. So yeah, this is the gun double stack. I also saw this formation back in the days. You know, I'm a Jags fan. The Colts killed us like twice with this formation. To the left, they had, I think, Reggie Wayne and Brandon Stokely. And then to the right, they had Dallas Clark and Marvin Harrison. And they were switching up with Dominique Rhodes and Edgerrin James in the backfield. Yeah, I remember that like yesterday. It's funny, that was about 15 years ago. But yeah, man, putting this scheme together was like putting together a 500-piece puzzle. You know what I'm saying? You can find this in about 25% of the entire game's playbook, coming from the Colts, Eagles, the Jets, Washington football team, the Panthers, Seahawks, and Raiders. And also the spread playbook. Hey, this is the slick formation. But you got to go through the trial and error. I'm going to show you some crazy, crazy details, so you got to stick around. Got to go through the trial and error of throwing interceptions, making bad reads, and just throwing away drives. You know, that's how I go, because this formation is different. It's very diverse from normal formations. For one thing, the two stacks on both sides of the field, they're outside the numbers. So if you come out here trying to, let's see, you come out here trying to send like number 13 on a post, and then try to put triangle on like a cross and do like stuff like that, that's gonna take too long to develop. So we're gonna use that for later on. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those formations where you have to play to the strengths and to the defense's weaknesses. You got to make quick reads. You got to try to identify man and zone coverage. I'm gonna show you some tricky stuff, and I'm gonna show you what you're gonna possibly be facing against. Like I say, this is volume 10, part 1. This is part 1 of a new volume, so this is predominantly practice mode. This is like doing book work in the classroom. Hands-on will be the next 2 or 3 videos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the middle, I don't really do the middle. It's gonna be all outside plays like that. I've done a lot of lab work. I've done extensive research and seen so many coverages. Matter of fact, I just took my team to the playoffs utilizing this formation at least 80% of the game. If you look at it, it's a 2x2 set as well. And what that means is you have 2 receivers on one side of the ball and 2 on the other side of the ball. If you was around here last year, I did a couple of series called formation shifting and spread sets. Okay, and that what that mean is, let's say you go from the double stack, you have audibles in the spread HB weak, you also have audibles in the spread flex, and you can quickly just shift. Formation shifting.
Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And complete to...
So you have 9 plays up in here. Once again, I always tell you guys that I don't understand where they get those numbers from. I would never be able to tell you. I've done these plays way more than what the number shows. So who knows? Maybe when the opponent quit the game or something, they don't count that, or they don't count certain solo challenges. The world may never know. Anyway, starting out, if you look at the middle, those are your 3 running plays from out here. You got trap, well, RPO trap, okay, RPO zone. Instead of having the regular halfback zone, they got the RPO zone, which is terrible. And they got the RPO trap. It's kind of terrible because it's RPO style of blocking. And they got an RPO read flanker screen. It's look the same as all of those. So all of those guys, the receiver does like smoke screens and stuff. So the blocking scheme is RPO scheme. So it's RPO style. So the linemen are not going up the field with you. You know, they're not allowed to. So you're just gonna have to run through the gaps and get what you can. Sometimes you get off, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to use these plays to center around and to keep the defense disciplined. This is one of those formations where you have to be disciplined and you can't get greedy. You can't take too many risks. These have to be like calculated moves. All right, and we're gonna get into that. So anyway, for the audibles, they have curl flat. Now I'm gonna show you curl flat. You can't hot route to any of those routes. You got a little C route, a little small C route. You got like a fade stop on the left. You got like a dig inside, and you got like this little whip route on the right. You can't hot route to those, so they are pretty cool. But I would not. It's not worth being in the audibles. In exchange for that, I will put smash. Smash is your main play of the whole scheme. Smash. If you look at smash, you can beat zone and man with all of these routes. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the RPO zone alert because it's at least it's a straightforward handoff opposed to the trap. So they already had zone in there, so I don't see the difference between zone and read. I'll get into that another day. 4 verticals, it looked good on paper. You see those outside release fade routes, or I guess you want to call them wheel routes or whatever. They look good on paper, but they do not create separation. They did not at all. I've tried many of times, and it's not worth. It's not like last year when they had that outside release fade route in some of the playbooks. So I'll be exchanging 4 verticals for the trap. And what trap will do, it'll help offset the zone. You know, I always talk about having 2 running plays, mainly like an outside play and an inside play. But the trap will do just fine because it'll confuse the linemen and it'll confuse the users sometimes. So there's appropriate times to do either or. Okay. Last but not least, they have jailbreak screen. Now, if you look at the other plays remaining that we didn't use, like stack out, we didn't use the RPO read, and we didn't use halfback slip screen, you can pretty much just pick your poise with that or the curl flat.
And this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Yeah, but I prefer to just keep the jailhouse screen in here. I'm gonna just call it jailhouse screen because if you look at the blocking scheme, it's pretty cool. Now I would prefer keeping that in there versus the halfback slip screen. Although halfback slip screen is going to be fairly used in this scheme, you're going to see that a lot in the 4-minute offense. The reason being is because the user is usually going to be in the middle of the field and he's going to be hovering over the running back because he don't want you to go inside zone. But we don't have inside zone. Some of the playbooks that I mentioned this in, it has at least it has halfback draw, and that halfback draw kind of underrated this year. It's very like it's kind of explosive. You know, it'll throw some people off. You just gotta have patience though. Like I say, this formation don't require speed. You guys know I always go pick the good stuff that's about X's and O's and mismatches and exploiting coverages. So we don't really worry about speed. So that's that. If you want to take a picture of that, that's how I go. It looks so weird on paper because these plays does not look explosive. So that's that. So we're going to get out here on the field. I'm most likely going to come out and smash since it's the main play. But when you come out here in the game, you shouldn't come out here and smash. You should come out here in at least one of the other plays that's not on here. All right. So I'm going to show you guys something. I'm on defense, right? I'm on defense. And what we're looking at is I set some audibles already. I preset the audibles. We got cover 2 man, cover 2 zone, cover 3 sky, cover 4 drop, just like that. These are the core tenets of defense. Okay. The most used look. Now look is like a pre-snap front. You know, that's this is what you're gonna see. These guys, for instance, they're gonna get in like cover 2 man. Okay. It's gonna look like that on their behalf, and they're gonna hit baseline. Now, sometimes they're gonna have it like that, but they're also gonna hit baseline twice. This is what the advanced and greedy users do, and then they're gonna press. Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna get off this man right here. As you can see, this is cover 2 man, and it looks just like that. I mean, they're just in their face. Let's see if I do like a random play, like smash. And do they get bumped? Okay. Triangle got bumped. Okay, so yeah. Certain routes on this formation don't get bumped though. So beware of that. We're going to get into that later. Okay. Bear with me, you guys. I'm just trying to go into details and making sure you guys ain't walking out here with a chicken with your head cut off. But you got homework to do as well. So you got to get in practice mode. Get these 2 controllers. Set the defense up like this and all that. So let's move forward. So as you can see, this is cover 2 man. I hit baseline, press, and the front look just like that. Okay, they just screaming in their face. That doesn't mean you have to be afraid and run out the formation. If anything, they just gave away so much in the middle. Let's do a hat count in the middle. 1 on defensive line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 5 offensive line. So that's 5 on 5. I mean, usually he'll probably take a user and come down here and be trying to be ready for the, the inside zone and stuff. But Coach Kenny Catfish got your back. We got answers for all that stuff. So let's move forward to I'm gonna restart this play. Let's move forward to the cover 2 zone. All right, that look like that. Like I say, sometimes they're gonna leave it like that. I don't know if you checked out 2 videos ago, and I was talking about the coverage adjustments when you can leave it as base or you can leave it as man or default. So that has something to do with this too. Some guys are going to take this cover 2 and they're going to baseline, press. And guess what? That is the same front that we did in cover 2 man. Same thing. So you're not going to be able to notice the difference. You get what I'm saying? They're going to take the safety. They're going to roam over here somewhere and still make it look like it's cover 2 man. And sometimes I'm gonna show you guys some stuff where you can set this up and have square like on the street and you out of there. But do not be looking for that all the time, because that's going to be That's going to be few far in between. Okay, so if you look at the front, well, let's look at it from an offense perspective, as if we don't know what the defense is doing out there. That's what it's going to look like. You got me? It's going to look just like that. And these guys will dare you. Like I say, you have to respect the defense in this formation. And that defense have to really respect you. Okay? Now, quite often they're going to have it like that. They're going to base the line and get up out of there until you do some crazy stuff. And then, but by default, most of the players are going to base the line, press. Let's get that right. And then we're going to press. And it's going to look just like that. Well, I should show it like that. Okay? Let's move forward. I'm going to get up out of that. Let's go to cover 3 sky. All right. Cover 3 sky looks like that. You got the safety over here dropping down in the curl or seam or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes they'll just go underneath and make them go in the hard flats. It's gonna get fun. It's gonna get real. I'm just breaking down the good stuff right now, so bear with me. But anyway, forget what they're doing right there. Guess what they're gonna do in cover 3? You already know they're gonna base a line, press, and it's gonna look just like the rest of them. Well, we're gonna look at it from that perspective. So there you have it. You got cover 2 man, cover 2 zone, and cover 3 sky or whatever. And it looks all identical. Everything looks the same. Yeah, like I say, they might take the safety over here. They might take him right there just to make him a little closer and stuff like that and be hovering. It just, and in your eyes, you're looking like, damn, I don't have tight ends on the line. I only have 5 linemen. I don't know what to do. Okay. Coach Kenny Catfish got you. All right. Last but not least, cover 4 drop. Boom. That's what cover 4 drop look like. Guess what they're gonna do? Base a line, press. There you have it. All 4 core tenets of a defense looks just like one another. All right. So this is what I call playing to your strengths, because this formation here is all about finding mismatches where the DB's at. I mean, most likely they're going to be in dime formations. You rarely would you see a 4-3 and 3-4. You're going to see it from some guys, and those are going to be like the top-notch users, or just some of the guys who just don't know what they're doing. Some guys are not going to know what they're doing. You know, they're not even going to have the skill to do base line, press. They're not even going to do that. And some of them are going to do that thinking that it's a safety net every time, and they're going to get too comfortable. And what you're going to do is you're just going to keep hitting them with some stuff. And then before you know it, you over the top. But yeah, you don't want to never start off going over the top. Or, you know, because that can be a recipe for disaster. Or you could take a shot down the field early just to make him back up. I've done that before. I took a shot early, and he never gave me this look again. It was always looks like this throughout the whole session. And he was doing it too. You know, we went back and forth like a chess match. So anyway, don't try to come out here and be slick and think you're going to just spread all these 4 receivers out and send his cornerbacks over here like this just so you can run up the hole and get huge gains. That's not going to work. I already tried that. You know, the average yard per carry is going to be kind of low. You're going to get some good gains, some 10s and 12s, some 8s and 9s at times, but most of the handoffs you're going to get anywhere between 0 to 3 yards. 0 to 3 yards, and you're gonna have to really earn or get some. You have to be real fortunate to get through them cracks and crevices of this line, because this RPO style blocking, it sucks. You know, the linemen can't go down the field. Yeah, man. So coming out, this is the most important part. Let's say, because the main play, these guys, you know, man coverage is kind of like, they call it overrated. They call it meta defense. It's like, it's what it is this year, man coverage, right? I'm gonna come out. I'm not running because of the gaps and stuff. So smash is the main play you do. You mainly can work smash because let's start off on the left side of the field. Okay, the speed out. triangle. That is a man beater. Okay, that's a man beater. Depending on which way the shading area goes. Okay. He's also slick, and let's say, yeah, I'm gonna show man how it look. Okay, so from here, that guy sticking that guy sticking that guy. We're looking at the left side of the field. Okay, from there it's looking like that. Baseline look like that. Well, that's man line right there. Okay. Let's say you shade inside, then the cornerback's gonna get like that. Let's say you shade outside, you're gonna get that. So this is gonna be a battle between shading. This one guy, he believe in shading like inside or outside, along with over the top and underneath. I don't think you can do a combination of two of them. I think it's just one of the four. Like I said, I've done so much research. As you can see, I'm labbing. This is how Coach Kenny Catfish will lab. I will come out here on every detail and test everything. It's just like a scientist in the lab working with all the elements in the world. That's how I get down. All right. So yeah, I think you can only do one of these, and over the top is way better than all of them, if you ask me, because they actually run with the receivers. But so what we're doing, our goal out here, right? You're going to see this in 4-minute offense. Our goal is to make sure you have a route that can beat zone and man at the same time. Now, we talked about square, right? I mean, yeah, we talked about the speed out, right? Being in man coverage. It's a burner. If he shades the wrong way, it's a burner. Let's say he goes to like a cover 3 or in cover 4. So if you look at cover 4, he's in curl flat, right? I wish I could have both of these showing at the same time, but I can't. No, I can't have both of them showing at the same time. So anyway, if you look at this, that speed out is getting underneath the cloud, wherever the cloud would be, because that's a curl. You know, he's like a 10-yard button hook in that purple right there. So he's getting underneath. So this is the main play right here that you're going to use, even if they do the little baseline press. You know what I'm saying? When you hike this ball, there ain't no rolling out to one side of the field. You don't have time for that. And in fact, once you roll out to another side of the field, and let's say you go work the left side of the field, or you work the right side of the field because you're right-handed, you know, you have a right-handed quarterback, you're taking away half of your offense. So I suggest you catch this snap, 1001, 1002, 1003, gone. You got to get into a habit of doing that, making a quick read. That's why I play with Tom Brady. I don't need no scrambler. I don't want to go on outside, because what if he spy you all game? Then you can't even use that tactic, you know, that tool set that the quarterback comes with, you know, for his archetype. So I'd rather kill these guys mentally out here by using something like Hot Route Master. Now I can put like, see, look at Gronk. I can put a post inside if he starts shading outside.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is him.
Absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Brady's throw there complete.
Or if he starts shading inside, I can have my corner. So I can go from post to corner in just a split second, just like that. Okay? So that's another tactic you're going to use on the other side of the field, you know, based on the gap. So you see the depth of the cornerbacks and stuff like that. Like I say, just because these guys are in their face, that doesn't mean all of that space is occupied. With smash, you still have the speed out, and you have this little, I don't know what you call this little C route. I wish I knew the name of it. That number 13 is running, Evans. Anyway, it's a burner, dude. It's like a stack out, square out, or something like that. Maybe it's called I don't know. It's simply like a double move. But like I say, when the look looks like that, and they get in cover 3 and cover 4, let's say you're gonna do drop back, press. 2 of those cornerback, well, you see cornerbacks on the outside there in like deep fourths. You know, they're in like quarters. So they just going straight back. They just bailing straight back. So they won't even be a part of this play if you're doing like these 2 routes right here. The out routes right there. They're not even part of the play. But it just looked like that. So that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna train your eye to be very quick. You know, you're gonna have to be quick with the eye, because you can sit up here and do smash every down, almost every down. If you make the right adjustment, sometimes when they're in cover 3, you're gonna have to put like circle on a curl, then like X on a flat, you know, like a curl flat concept, and leave the other side like that. You just gotta really scan this, because cover 3 with the user being on this side and he's not able to go do nothing, man, you get that curl route so many times. You get it all the time. And that's what's going to start making him respect. And he's going to start lining up like this. Then that opens up stuff like the jailbreak screen. You know, man, I got tons of footage. So anyway, I want you guys to pay attention to the little close detail. I'm going to wrap this up. This is Coach Kenny Catfish. I'm going to see you guys in 4-minute offense. That's where you need to be at. Peace.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. When I'm spitting all these rhymes, they call me the Mike Avenger. I came to press all these light contenders being Mike pretenders. My mind will light fire to this beat like it's kerosene. I'm lyrically precise on you haters like a laser beam. I'm sharp shooting lyrics out the booth like a sniper. This rap game's like an hourglass, cause your time's up. My mind is like a dynamite, my mic is like a lighter. And I'm about to light it up and light the whole sky. The first verse is a primer. The second verse is like the second coat. You gon' see me shine up when I apply the lyrical rhymes like a paintbrush. Cause the lyrics I'm hearing is smearing the paint. And it ain't much, so I gotta win in the clutch. Cause hip-hop is losing right now, so they called me to bring it back up. Now I ain't trying to cause division, but I got a vision, and my mission is giving 100% when I'm spitting. This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. The determination I have is something you can't hold. Oxymoron, cause I'm spitting fire, but it stays cold. I'm quick with it, leave you dumbfound, brain froze. You rappers all sound the same with the same flows. Talk about your money, cars, and the HOs. Come on, man, all that is so played out. Sounds like they took your brain out and left you spaced out. But we came now, flipped the game and made it re-round. It ain't about the money, I got passion for my people. I remember where I came from and I can never leave. But most of these rappers out here are rot your cerebral. They'd rather fill your mind with junk than really try to feed. I got my heart in this music cause I'm really trying to feed you and set your mind right so you can break through the cycle. That's why this whack rap makes my mind go psycho. I got a lot of work to do in the mic bowl. This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. When I step in this like Armageddon, I'ma make your head spin. Every session I'ma have you begging, asking me for sex. I'ma stretch and have you guessing when I'm dropping my next mix. I'm aggressive when I spit the message, gotta get your head. All this passion that I have for this, I share it with y'all. I'm an assassin when I'm rapping, I'll be blasting at y'all. Especially those who out here doing their job wrong. I'm the antivirus and now the malware's gone. This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy